All right, welcome to the Acervia Go, and whomever you were invited by is likely showing you a short video or something to encourage you to attend this webinar. You're going to get the full details of what this unit is, why it will change your business, and how it can even change your specific life if you're so inclined to share this incredible information. So I'm just going to get started with understanding the background of why this product even exists, and why it is a game changer for you and your small business, or if you're an entrepreneur. What is something every business has to do, whether they like it or not? Well, they have to promote. Whether we like it or not, we have to promote. We'll try billboards, social media, newspapers, flyers, all print media, magazines, pay-per-click, anything we can to get more eyeballs on our offer. Bottom line is it's a must. It's not a want. It's a need. If we don't do it, we go out of business. Now, what if there was a superior and less costly way to promote your business or brand, opportunity, product, or service to thousands of people directly to their smartphones? And this is the key, because people live on their smartphones. I would venture to say right now, there's probably maybe 3 to 6 feet maximum between you and your phone right now. The majority of people know where they are, even if it's not right beside them. We are intrinsically connected to the smartphone. For better or for worse, they have invaded our lives. Why does that matter? Well, it matters because people are consuming 7 times more content through their phone than any other device in their life, including TVs and laptops and computers. Which means if you are not targeting people for your business offers or any brand or service or product offer to where people live and where their attention is, which is on their phones, you are obviously losing money. And many people are. We're going to show you something that is a game changer. It is exploding, yet most people aren't aware that it's right under their nose, and there's money being left on the table by small business owners because they don't know about this technology until tonight. Welcome to the world of proximity marketing. Proximity marketing brings leads to you instead of you going to generate the leads. This is very unique. Major retailers are having huge success with proximity marketing, like Urban Outfitters, McDonald's, Target, Nordstrom, Macy's, Kenneth Cole. Huge brands are leveraging this technology, but they have high-end, front-end systems in each establishment. That's what makes it difficult for small business owners. They really had no possible way to leverage this technology until now. Now, everything is about to change for small business owners. Welcome to the Acervia Go. This simple device, which fits in the palm of your hand, or in your glove box, or in your purse, or in your desk drawer, or take it with you anywhere, is a game changer, which you're about to explore in detail. What it'll do is allow you to broadcast a 40-character message to any Android device that is within 100 yards of that unit. So whether it's on your person or in a set location, as long as that device is Bluetooth enabled. In other words, any Android device within 100 yards of the unit will see your 40-character message if their Bluetooth is enabled, which is 50% of all Android devices. My Bluetooth is enabled 24/7. I'm a typical Android user, which is basically half of all Android phones. People are directed to any website or offer you choose. Promote anything, any offer, sale, business opportunity, event, brand, service, etc. This is absolutely brilliant and a brand new way to market. It's small, compact, battery operated with a battery that lasts up to 2 years. Promote whatever you want, whenever you want, and equally as important, wherever you want. Now, this thing will die in approximately 18 months to 2 years. What I mean by that is the battery will go because it's on 24/7 unless you manually turn it off. Of course, you have that option. What you simply do is remove the back and put a brand new battery in it, which is basically those dime-shaped flat batteries like you put in watches. So they're very run-of-the-mill battery, and anyone can change it. So then you're back in business. Very simple. So let's take a look at why our only focus is Android phones. We do not target iPhones, as they will not appear on iPhones unless it is a brand new iPhone operating system, 10.3.3, that happens to have Google Chrome installed on that iPhone. That is the only way anyone on an iPhone would see our messages. But it's irrelevant because the market is so massively dominated by Android in the world. Over 85% global smartphone market share is owned by Android. Here's a company called Statista. All they do is statistics. If you look at the far left, the lime green in 2009 was Android, dark blue is iPhone. Continued to gobble up market share. Android, the lime green now, it just owns the market in the world. As of last year, it was over 85%. And by the end of of 2017, it will be 90% global market share. So whether it works on iPhones or not is irrelevant, because the market is so massive with Android phone users that if you are a business owner, you can't ignore the massive population actually runs on Android. To get their eyeballs on your offer is just a wise move. So change the message anytime you want and test multiple offers at the same time. This is where this technology is unlike anything you are ever going to see for your marketing. It will change the way you think about promoting your business for certain. What this will allow you to do is, for example, let's say you had 8 of these. You could test 8 different messages and drive all 8 of these beacons to one specific offer you want to promote, and have 8 different messages and test which message converts the best. Very cool. You could also say, no, I'm going to put the same message in all 8 and drive them to 8 different offers and test which offer converts the best with that one message. I could also base it on location. I could literally locate one of these devices and plant it somewhere in a high traffic area, like an airport or a restaurant or a coffee shop or the park, wherever. I could give it to someone who travels a lot. Literally, they're inexpensive, and that is what this is all about, is exposing your message 24/7. The beauty of what this is you can split test, meaning you can change the message and change your offer anytime you want, 24/7, to real time identify what's actually working, not sit there in fantasy land like print media lets you do, or a billboard or traditional media marketing where you really don't get to track and do proper analytics. Unless you're doing online advertising, you can't get analytics properly. This program is absolutely unique in that each one of these devices has their own number associated with it. You enter that information when you're setting it up, press save, and each individual beacon will be tracked on its own. So you can say, this particular beacon had this message and it did such and such in traffic. This beacon was located at such and such location, and wow, look at the results of this one relative to the others, which means you can constantly test in real time. No more wondering what's working. You can check the clicks, and then you can do your analytics on your side to find out which offer is pulling the best. I mean, it's incredible. There's no tool like this available for a small business owner to bridge the offline and the online world and mutually use them together. Proximity marketing is on the rise. 53% of consumers are willing to share their current location to receive more relevant advertising. 57% are more likely to engage with location-based advertising, and 62% are more likely to share those deals with local friends. So let me talk about those 3 bullets all at once. If people are putting up their hand saying, I want relevant advertising as long as it's location-based, and I'll share that deal with friends if it's relevant to me. That means viral marketing that you're not paying for. So if you are not employing a tool like this, proximity marketing, and what we're about to show you, social proximity marketing, because it's patent pending, no one else in the world has it, then you're leaving money on the table. You're saying that I don't care if someone will share my deals and turn it viral. We literally leverage that stat and turn it into a campaign for you. It's genius. 63% of consumers feel a coupon is the most valuable form of mobile marketing. Targeted offers based upon proximity lead to higher conversion rates. Those are actual stats. Now, why your business, brand, product, or service must employ a proximity marketing solution. What I'm about to show you, to me, is just mind-blowing. It's so incredible that no one's talking about this industry, but it's a runaway slam dunk home run, and the trend is clearly towards proximity marketing. This research was done by Markets and Markets Research. They are one of the largest research firms worldwide in terms of annually published premium content. And this is the stat: global market forecast for proximity marketing. The proximity marketing market is expected to be worth USD $52.46 billion by 2022 at an annual growth rate of 29.8% between now and 2022. Now I'm going to slow down and just let that sink in. $52 billion industry within the next 4 or 5 years, and no one's talking about it. At a growth rate of just short of 30% annual growth rate. Show me an industry that's even growing at that rate. Very few are. In other words, this is a ginormous trend. It is in motion. It is making companies money, but small business owners had no way to leverage this technology. They were out of the game until now, as I'm showing you. Now let's get into some fun stuff. Let's take a look at some of the businesses that can use this. This is by no means exhaustive, but a great cross-section. Salons, hair salons, nail salons, restaurants, real estate agents. Each one of these has numerous ways they could use it. If I'm a real estate agent, I could promote each one on one listing. I could take all these beacons and promote my open houses. I could put one in a lockbox and then put on the for sale sign in front of the house. Have an Android phone, check it now. Someone driving up to the house looking for property happens to see a for sale sign, sees the sign, looks at their phone, their Android, hits the message, and then sees a video walkthrough of the inside of the house. That's just smart marketing. Restaurants could use this literally on set times of days. Now just think about this. I could set a breakfast special, a lunch special, a happy hour, a dinner special, and an event at night, and put different deals in advance, all set up on all the offers I wanted to do, press save, and put them on a timer. That is just unbelievable. There is nothing around that will allow a small business owner to have that much control of their marketing on real time and put it on a schedule, all based on proximity marketing, which is the market saying that's what they want. People are not engaging with television ads, radio ads, billboards like they used to. Those are dinosaurs. They are relics, and they're only for the big boys who can afford to hemorrhage money and just do brand awareness campaigns. Small businesses can't afford brand awareness campaigns. They're looking for conversions. They need something for traffic that leads to a sale, leads to interaction. Proximity marketing literally does that. Network marketers, of course. If I'm a network marketer and I have an organization or I want one, I would be crazy not to employ a tool like this, because no matter where I go, I'm marketing. I could give it to my entire team, have them out there doing it. So it's another line in the proverbial pond. If everyone just made one sale a month using this, it's a win. And when you see the cost, it makes no sense not to do it. Insurance agents, chiropractors, clothing stores, trade shows, events, sporting events in the park, coffee shops. I'm going to back up to trade shows. Let's say you like to do trade shows and it's one of your core marketing strategies, or you're just trying to get your brand out there and known. Well, they're expensive, and most companies can't afford to do them all because booths, it costs money, and you got to be good at it. There is some techniques to making it profitable. What if you could just show up at a trade show and pay the entry fee, forget about the booth, travel around with these beacons, driving targeted traffic, which the trade show obviously is in your niche, right to any offer you want. Run multiple offers throughout the day, put them on a timer. You can't compete with this. This is guerrilla marketing 101 with modern technology. Food trucks, tour operators, caterers, wedding planners, event planners, tradespeople, any small business owner, marketing company, salespeople, art museums, I mean anything. You could be a vendor at a sporting event. If you're a vendor, I mean, this is a no-brainer. If you're a vendor, you could put timers on deals throughout a game, throughout a concert. If you're a band, if you're an agent or a manager of a band or in a band listening to this, why would you not want to have these strategically located throughout the establishment where you're playing your gig? Because they're marketing for you. T-shirts. Maybe try to drive more people onto your fan club mailing list, which you can follow up later to sell more stuff, hats. Maybe PR your next concert that's coming out. Maybe give a free autograph signing for anyone who opts in tonight. Photo ops. I mean, there are dozens of ways you could leverage this as a band or a DJ. This is just, there is nothing around where you can do this kind of marketing for a small business owner or a medium-sized business owner. Here's someone who owns 5 Win gyms, fitness outlets. He was running about $2,300 to $2,400 in print media and getting minimal pull out of it, in his own words. Gave him one of these Acervia Go's with the Plus system attached to it. We have 2 offers, a basic system and a Plus system. This was using the Plus, and I'll show you the difference. He used it for 1 day, 24 hours, had 211 exposures to his offer, and had 17 people sign up to be exposed to his offer, sign up to his list. That is just crazy conversions. Needless to say, he was sold and bought 8 and fully activated all 8 on the Plus service. He wasn't getting a fraction of this for 10 times the money on print media. So here's someone who used it for real estate. They put it on, had it driven to his Facebook page, and in 8 hours had 27 new views on a property he was trying to sell. Here's the comparison between the basic service and the Plus service. The first 6 features are the same in both. 40-character message, a clickable link, so a website. Go units are provisioned by you, meaning they're shipped to you, and then you log into a website, enter the code that's on the side of the unit, press save, it's now activated. Message and links are active immediately, which means I can put in my 40-character message and the URL I want that traffic to go to, press save, and it's live within seconds on your phone or anyone within 100 yards of the unit you're activating. Intuitive, easy-to-use web-based service. You literally log into the back office with your username and password, enter the message, and press save. A 7-year-old can do this literally. I'm not exaggerating it. It is that basic. Real-time tracker of Go hits, which means every one of your Go units, if you have 8, 10, 20, 100, it doesn't matter depending what your business needs are and your marketing plan, each one is trackable. It has its own number. So you know exactly on a graph with its own color code which unit did what. The number of the unit shows beside the graph. Genius. No more guessing. Now let's get into the benefits of the Plus service and why you'll want this. Is patent pending technology. No one in the world has it. Easily add viewable graphics and photos, which means we will have a library of photos over time and continue to add them on a niche by niche basis. But what we find is most companies have their own brands and logos and artwork they'll choose, so you're welcome to use your own, which most people will. Easily upload them and use them in each deal, because you can create deals instead of just a clickable link and a notification. You can actually create an offer. So they won't just go to a website, they'll go to an offer that's specific, a coupon-based offer, or a set offer that you want to promote with a deal on it. Create and choose from multiple deals and offers. What this means is you could set up 1, 5, 15 offers in advance. Get your creative department, your graphics in line, all your messages, the offers you want to put in place, save them all at once, and just rotate through them as you choose. Just go in each day and just, oh, I want to use this one. Press save. That's it. It is that basic. And put deals and offers on a timer. I mentioned that earlier, but I'm going to repeat it. Just imagine you have a deal and an offer. I don't care if it's a property, real estate, you're trying to promote business opportunities and have people come to an event, you're a musician, you're a restaurant, you can put deals at set times of day with specific dates for expiry. There is nothing like this. So now I'm going to take it one step further. Let's say I saved the deal. I saw one of your deals. It's 2-for-1 pizzas. Deal ends Friday at noon. I save it because I want to, get lunch on Friday, and I happen to forget. And maybe 3 days later, I go check my coupon, and I forgot that I didn't take advantage of it, because these deals are savable to any smartphone, including iPhone. So in other words, I click on your notification, I see the deal. Love the deal, press save. They will save it to the iTunes or Android wallet for future use. And I can share it on Facebook, on my timeline, and it can go viral. I literally can take your deal and say, oh, this is cool. Happy hour at the town pub. Great. I want to say that. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page for my friends to see, because I want to, maybe we'll hang out there and other people can see the deal too. That can be shared virally at no cost to you as a business owner. But what's even more cool is that deal. Let's say it was dated Saturday, the 21st of October, and I saved the deal tonight because I want to get access. I want to do it on Thursday or Friday, but for some reason I don't. And Sunday rolls along. You can literally go in and edit that deal real time and change the deal that I've saved or anyone saved. Because if I've shared it or anyone else has seen the deal and saved it, if you change that deal in any way at all, like lower the deal or increase the deal or change the time on it or just change it at all and press save, I will see the updated deal. And that's phenomenal. In other words, I've shared the deal, even on Facebook. It will change. The new deal you save is updated across all platforms, and all people who have saved it and shared it. I know if you're not into marketing, maybe that doesn't mean much, but if you are, that's just genius. It really is. There's nothing like that in the world. We have it. Clickable information includes phone and website. So not just a website, there'll be a button in the same color as the website button, but it'll have your phone number printed right on it. They click it, it loads the data and gives you a call. So if someone wants access to it right now and phone and engage with you, they can. Unbelievable. There's nothing like this, and it is very powerful, and it's changing the way small businesses even think about marketing. Now let's look at the prices, and this is equally as exciting because it's just so inexpensive. And right now, you get 50% off of our prices that will go up. And what I'm sharing with you now is when you buy tonight and in the near future, these prices are grandfathered, which means when they go up, your rate will not change for life because you took advantage of this launch special. We soft launched in the middle of May. We officially launched, meaning a hard official launch, October 1st, which is obviously fairly recent. It is only $25 for one of these beacons with the base service. 3 units is only $49 worth of base service, and then 8 units is only $99 a month, and you can add the plus service, which we just talked about in detail, for only $19 per month per unit. I mean, that is extremely fair. So what we're saying is you can buy the base package on any number of units you want to buy, 1, 3, 8, 10, 20, 50, 100, it's up to you. And you can choose, sort of like a la carte, how many of those beacons you want to add the plus service to for only $19 a month. So it's extremely affordable for any small business owner, as you can see. It's less than the cost of print media. One-time activation fee of $30 per account, which means no matter how many units you buy, 1, 3, 8, 20, or 100, it's only $30 to activate the entire account. The initial sign-up fee will be 2 months in advance plus activation. So 2 months of the base plan plus the per unit cost of the plus. So in other words, if it was $49 a month for 3 and you wanted all 3 activated on the plus, you'd add the $57 plus the 49 and you multiply that times 2 plus the $30 per account activation fee. That was your upfront cost. And there is no contract, by the way. That is it. So if you just started today and you said, that's it, I just don't want to pay again, you would just burn through your 2 months and then stop and go on with your life. If, however, you want to continue to renew, you just keep paying monthly and your final month would be pushed off into the future until you chose to cancel. And then that final month would kick in and give you that last month. That's it. So you have no long-term commitment for this. You stop paying, the service will end within a month. And then shipping is only $10 within USA and Canada, $30 international. The replacement fee is only $25 if there's a problem with the unit within the first 12 months, any units. If you are a customer for 12 months or longer, you will never pay a replacement fee. It will always be replaced no matter how many units you need to have replaced at no cost. So as you can see, I know I've put a lot out here. I tried to do it really quick so I can respect your time, but there is nothing like this in the market in terms of its ability to access multiple people in a small amount of a radius. It is on trend because proximity marketing is exploding and no one's talking about it. We have proprietary technology that changes it from just merely beacons. So be clear on this. This is not just a beacon play. This is proximity marketing that transitions into social proximity marketing. And we are coming out with a plethora of tools on this Plus program that will leverage social media to an even deeper degree. And anyone in marketing understands social media is where it's at. And proximity is the trend. What we're doing is marrying them both so you can leverage all the track of your website, Facebook, YouTube, all your offers, and blend them into your offline marketing at the same time. There's just nothing like this. So what's next? You're going to get back with the person who invited you to this webinar and thank them for inviting you, because this will change your marketing. I may seem like I'm overstating it, but I assure you I'm not. And the more you engage with these products, the more you test them and use them, the more creative you're going to get, and the more you're going to want to leverage the power of this technology in multiple ways, because you can split test these devices unlike anything that you can in modern marketing for the budget, relatively speaking. So that's the end of the introductory presentation. You get back with the person who invited you if you're just interested in the product only. I'm about to talk about the business opportunity for those who care about it. It's not for everyone, but for those of you who are curious about maybe getting your product for free, or making a few hundred or a few thousand a month on the side, or hitting a financial home run, you might want to stick around for 5 to 7 minutes max, and I'm going to show you something that is well, it's changed my life and done a lot of good things in a short amount of time. So it is a ground floor opportunity, to say the least. Launched in May of 2017. There are almost 17,000 distributors and customers. That means we're growing at a rate of about 1,000 a week, and no one knows about us yet. Literally, we're open in 192 countries, so you could go into business today anywhere in the world with no licenses, no approval, no franchise fee, and no financial downside. There is, I want to say a point about this. Most people, when they're looking at a business opportunity, they want to find the flaw, which is the first thing we should do. Now we found the flaw. The flaw is you're going to have to own this product. That's literally the flaw, meaning you have to own the product to use it. That's it. That is your financial downside. So the worst that can happen to you in this business is you have a product that's generating new leads to your business. That is the absolute downside. The upside is massive. Now, why do I believe the Acervia Go is a home run? Well, that stat I showed you about 15 minutes ago about this being a $52 billion industry growing at a 30% annual growth rate clip. There are very few industries that can even compete with this kind of growth and size. This is almost as big as the entertainment industry combined. It's massive. I mean, it dwarfs the NFL. The NFL is like a $16 billion industry. It wraps around that like 3.5 times. It's monstrous and no one's talking about it. Millions of businesses need this product. It's a necessity, not a luxury. It's inexpensive. Businesses are spending hundreds and thousands a month on promotion. The product is genius with a clear value proposition, leveraging the most powerful technology in modern life, the phone. No barrier to entry. It's low cost to get started and stay in this business. It's all based on residual income, which is the most fun there is in making money, because the problem with working for a living is I work, I get paid. I work, I get paid. It's a one-to-one relationship. I stop working, I don't get paid. That is not a formula for financial independence. It just isn't. Less than 1%, and these are actual stats you can go confirm on government websites, less than 1% of all people working for a living will retire financially independent. Less than 4% will retire in the same level of comfort they were used to when working. That means that 96% of people who follow the work-a-day plan for financial independence are living in serious case of denial and are in for a serious shock. So 96% will end up working when they retire. And that's just sad. It's tragic if it wasn't so frightening. So recurring revenue is an essential in my view. It's not a luxury. We need recurring revenue. We have to have it in our plan for financial independence. And this company pays every single day, not weekly, daily. I get multiple deposits on a daily basis. There's nothing like that rush of seeing multiple deposits. It is a game changer in your mindset, trust me. When you start seeing money every day, it builds momentum and belief that you can't stop because you are in the black, meaning it's positive. You are up. You are not losing money. You are playing on house money. Therefore, there's zero financial downside. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I get lazy and stop, but that's it. And that's one of the challenges in any business where you're working for yourself. Most people are not self-motivated, but we have a crazy good, simple system that we run with our go-getter team here that you're plugged into right now in this moment that makes this such an easy business to build. And because there's momentum and belief because people see success fast, it makes it viral. And this is, just from word of mouth, we're growing at a crazy clip. It is growing fast. Now, here's the pay plan all in one slide, and we'll wrap this call up. We get paid 4 ways plus bonuses. The first way is commission. If you sold me an 8-pack for $99 and I happen to upgrade another 5 or 6 of those on the plus plan, say that's $200, you get 25% commission off that upfront. Now, when I renew the following month, the second way you get paid is renewal. You're going to get 10% of every time I renew that monthly payment. That is fun, recurring revenue. That's like getting a piece of someone's phone bill for life. And trust me, when you see how this works and business owners use it and they understand the deals and they can go viral on Facebook, they're not canceling this. This is better than running an ad in the yellow pages and some traditional billboard, which is just untrackable and just throwing money into the wind relative to this in terms of ROI. They're not canceling it. They're getting value. We have such minimal attrition on our customer base. Now, let's say I told someone, part of the second way you get paid is if I told someone and they bought and renewed, you're going to get 5% of that renewal. And it's going to continue down 5 generations. If I told someone and so on, down 5 generations. So that's the first 2 ways you get paid, commissions. The third way you get paid is our daily base pay. This is unique in this industry and very exciting. To simplify it, I'm going to draw your attention to the colors: purple, green, blue, orange, and dark blue. You can see them there in the middle. You can see also where it says $1,000 in the purple. What that means is $1,000 total volume, meaning if you sold me 8 and I happen to upgrade even 5 or 6 of them to the plus, that's over $200. You only need 5 of me to get 1,000 to get to the first rank. Can you see how basic that is? Now I'm going to make it even easier. You only need to get 3 people. That's the entire compensation plan is built on this. You get 3 and help them get 3. The whole thing unlocks. Every aspect of how we get paid, you get access to. But more importantly is, you only have to get 3 who tell 1 or 2, and you've hit the 1,000. So you don't have to do it yourself. It's you and your entire organization, no matter how big it is. Now let's say you get to the green, you're going to start getting $10 a day into your account, plus all your commissions and bonuses. Then you get to the light blue, it's $30 a day. Then to the orange, it's $100 a day. Then to the blue is $300 a day, up to a maximum of $3,000 per day into this one area of the pay plan. Now, if someone happens to hit the $3,000 a day at some point, that's not an issue yet because we just launched, they're going to expand that to $4,000, to $5,000, whatever's needed. It'll continue to expand. I can say that with confidence because the CEO and designer of the pay plan said so. Also has already increased the pay plan. What you're looking at, there's more money on the table than there was even 2 weeks ago. So they're adding more all the time, including the bonuses, what I'm about to share with you now. These didn't exist. What it means is if you get to the associate, which is $1,000 in team volume in your first 30 days, they're going to give you another $500 bonus on top of your commissions. If you get to the next rank, which is senior associate, in 60 days, you're going to get an additional 1,000 on top of the 500 they give you. If you get to leader in the first 90 days, which is the green, you and your entire team in the first 90 days, you're going to get an additional 1,500. So you could get a total of $3,000 in bonuses in the first 90 days, plus all your commissions and your checks, plus your daily pay. So it's very exciting, very fair, and very lucrative. But let's finish the last way we get paid, the number 4, generational check match. To me, this is where this plan gets very exciting. Let's say you brought someone into the business, you're building it, and you got to associate. You had a total of 1,000 sales volume, you and your entire team. If you get to that first level, purple, you're going to get 25% check match off everyone you personally bring into the business. So let me put that into perspective. Let's say you found Brenda, and Brenda hits an absolute home run with this business, just runs for it. And a year goes by, year and a half, she starts building it, making money, and she's making $10,000 a month. You're going to get $2,500 a month, every month, without getting out of bed, without doing anything. Now I want to repeat that. You have 0 requirements to get that money. No qualifications, no monthly hoops to jump through. You literally just have to have hit associate once. That's it, the most elementary level in the entire company, and you're going to get a referral fee. So put this in perspective. You tell me when you could say refer someone to some business or a restaurant, and they're going to pay you 25% for life. That's literally what this company is going to do. If you happen to get lucky and Brenda hits a home run and you just never do anything with this business, you're going to get 25% of your income for life just because you own the product. That is your entire requirement. There is nothing as fair as this that I've ever seen. And if you get to leader, you're going to get 10% of your second generation, all of your second generation people. When you get to manager, which is the light blue, you're going to get 5% of your third generation down to the 5th generation. Once you hit executive, you're going to get 5% check match of your 5th generation. I don't even know how many people are on my 5th generation, but I know it's a lot. So by the time I get to executive, let's say that takes a year. Who cares? That's 5% of a lot of people. My point is, this is just getting out of the gates. We don't even know how much money some people are going to make, but we're already seeing it now. With these bonuses on the table and this last thing I'm going to show you, people are very motivated. They just announced an Audi car bonus literally 2 weeks ago. It'll be official as of November 1st, and some people have already qualified because they put it early in the pay plan. And this is one thing I want to stress to you. If you're looking for a legitimate, honest business opportunity that you can plant your flag in an industry that's growing at leaps and bounds, that no one's talking about, that's on trend, you're just not going to find something like this. I've been self-employed since I got out of high school. Literally, I worked for someone else for like 2 months. It's difficult to promote a small business. This tool helps people in a dramatic way in an exploding industry, and every single business owner is always looking for more sales. It's just a fact. No one says I have enough money. Okay, some do, but let's say majority, 99% of businesses would love more sales and more leads. This product is something you can get behind because adding value. It's constantly adding value to people you talk to. It's not some gimmick, some Mickey Mouse thing. It's in the sweet spot. And every single network marketer out there, which are millions of them worldwide, can use this tool. Think about it. That alone can keep you busy. So my point is, they put all this on the table in an exploding industry and allowed you to cash in early. The bonuses happen early, and this car happens early in the pay plan. You get $500 towards any Audi of your choice, whatever dealer you want to go to, at a certain rank. You get to another rank, you get $1,000 a month for the car. You get to another rank, you get $1,500 a month for a car, for an Audi. In other words, it's extremely fair. The times are exciting, and this thing is literally brand new. So it's wide open. It's the Wild West. So my point is, people who position themselves now in this business are going to look back in 2 years and just go, unbelievable. I saw this when it launched. And some people won't. And they'll look back and go, I saw this when it launched and I did not take action. I will not be that person. You know why? Because my attitude is, what if it works? Everyone's so worried about what if something doesn't work. Well, what's your loss? You're using a product that's helping you get leads for your company. That's the downside. So who cares if it doesn't work for you? Really, honestly. What if it does, is my attitude. Why not just plug in and see what happens? I did, and it's exploded in 5 months. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than, if you're hesitant, I would say jump in and just see what happens. The worst that can happen is it doesn't fly for you, but you've got a product you're getting full value out of. But if it does go, which it is for many people on this call and many people I work with, because they just share it with a few business owners, and like you, they see it. They see it. It's genius. So here's our simple business, and we'll wrap it up. We have a Fast Start program. I have a private Facebook page and a resource site that I built that I charge nothing for. It has everything you need to build this business. You'll log into that and download the Fast Start Guide. Step 3 is you'll make your list, and you'll send out a short 2-minute video, which you've probably seen, to 20 qualified business people. You'll follow up on step 4 and invite them to a webinar just like this. That is it. I am not oversimplifying it. That's the business model. We could cookie cutter this into 192 countries, of which I'm in many already. I live in Mexico. I have people in Canada, the United States, Australia, Europe. They're all over the world and expanding rapidly. This is something you do not want to sit on the sidelines and wait and see how things go. You want to jump in and get ahead of this trend. Because as Bill Gates said, if you can spot a trend in a billion-dollar industry and no one's talking about the trend, that's exactly what we've talked about all night. You position yourself to make a lot of money, and that's where this is at right now. So I want to thank you for your time. Make sure you get back to the person who invited you to this webinar. Get, at very worst, get a minimum of 3 and activate them all in the plus. Get 8 if you're wise, because I say that because you can use 8 for 2 months and find out that you can't use them all. They will honor the grandfathered prices and let you send 5 back and drop your price down to 49 plus whatever, how many plus units you've got activated at the $90 a month. So they're very fair. They're seeking to make this company grow fast. The market is there to accept it. The market is there that wants this product. Stats are proving it. We're excited. Hopefully you are too. And I look forward to meeting you on our private Facebook group page and maybe assisting you in doing 3-way calls and coming to this webinar. So invite people on Thursday from 1 p.m. and 9 p.m., both those times, and Tuesday, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern times. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I always do them, 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern, with the same webinar link you have to access this webinar tonight. So thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I get a chance to meet you. All the best to you.